for years. Surely the union should take some blame, as not just in this transport sector, but in the trains. You see strikes all the time, at least once every other week. Surely the union should stop with this militant action.
Yes, now he's got
more
me.
aimless strikes and
I've still got his front half.
No, you haven't.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
We'll just briefly answer that point. I want to take a couple more points, then move on. Mark?
Nobody working anywhere goes on strike and loses pay without very good reason. The people we represent have had a 16% cut in their living standards in 4 years. Their pensions dropped. 700,000 of them stand to lose their jobs. Communities are
Where's his
facing
head?
massive assaults
Here,
on their
on my shoulder.
services, while they see the richest people getting
On my
cuts in
neck.
tax, and they see tax breaks for those at the top. Now, I think the strike we will see next week is going to be fantastically popular. And I'll tell you why I think it.
What is he doing?
It will be fantastically popular. It will be fantastically popular because most people are glad that finally
back a little
someone's
bit.
standing up to this bullying government. And most people understand 24 hours of disruption is a small price to pay to save our services for generations to come.
The person on the right there, on the gangway. Yes.
What I would like to say is that I'm totally in agreement with what Mr. Ian Smith has said, because when the Conservative government took over, they had no cookies in the cookie jar, and they would have to be slashing here and there, and they can't have false promises. They didn't give false promises.
Tightening.
We look at Europe,
He's a
the
fashion
entire
accessory.
Europe.
No, he's tightening around my neck.
Many countries
The front of my neck.
are near to the brink of bankruptcy. Look at Greece. Look at Italy, I think it is, and I can't remember the third one. But we're not in that level of deterioration. We have to do it, and I think it's because of the
Where's
security
his head?
risks. We have to make that extra thorough check of each passenger.
Turn around this way a bit.
Remember the shoe bomber. It could
No,
be the shoe.
wait.
The person could have a bomb in the shoe. So we need to allow them. Yes, there's delays.
Oh, he's round your front.
We need to check out which airline the delays are on, whether it is British Airways, which has a lot of long, delays.
Thank you very much. And
Turn around here a bit. I can't.
He's going up behind my ear.
Is perhaps these delays that we're seeing, while they're completely unacceptable, they're almost the nicer face of the cuts, in the sense that, you know, we've got an Olympic-focused media, and you know,
He's come up through your hair.
our voice, being able to talk about this frustration, whereas actually a lot of the people who are affected by the cuts are, you know, vulnerable people who aren't given the same
Back round again.
not given that space in the media. And actually, what's
very brief, because I've got a lot to get through tonight.
Like my hat.
Labour has said in principle there should be cuts, but every time a cut is proposed,
I can see his tongue.
Labour votes against it. So much so that Mark Sarot described the leader of the Labour Party in something less than complimentary terms.
All right. We must move on. You can. Well, all right. Very briefly.
Yeah.
I know what your answer will be.
I'm just keeping my hand here in case he falls.
To the global financial crisis, and incidentally, it wasn't the Labour government or even insufficient regulation in this country which caused Lehman Brothers in America to collapse.
Yeah, we may come to this, so don't do too much on it, all right?
Okay.
We may come to it. If you want to join in tonight's debate, by the way, if you're a Twitter
I haven't got a video like that.
CQT, if you want to text us, 83981, push the red button to see what others are saying, and we'll have a question now from Jack McElligott, please.
Is Rupert Murdoch fit to run News Corp?
Is Rupert Murdoch fit to run News Corp? The majority decision made by the committee that was investigating this. Harriet Harman?
Well, actually, Ofcom, which deals with broadcasting licenses in this country, is currently looking at the question of whether or not Rupert Murdoch is a fit and proper person to hold a broadcasting licence. I have to say that if I was making that judgment, I would say he was not a fit and proper person, and I back what the Select Committee has said. How can you have a situation where it's been agreed by everybody?
You're like
that
Medusa.
the top legal executive, Rupert Murdoch's right-hand
Yeah, he's
man,
tightening
the
on my
editor
head
of the
now.
News of the World, everybody on that
He
committee
sends shivers down my back.
instinctively covered up instead of investigated, that they'd said there was only one rogue reporter when hacking was widespread, and they misled the Select Committee. Now the question is, if that wrongdoing was at that high level in the company, how can you absolve the two people at the top? I think they bear responsibility. They are not fit and proper to run that company.
But I've never seen him do this before.
No, I haven't.
Is he a nice tap for me? There's a space where my fingers are.
Refused to sign that off and said that they could have had unanimity, but by putting this clause in, they failed to get it, and therefore destroyed the value of the issue.
Well, there was was unanimous agreement on the point about those three
So,
executives.
he likes my
but
hat.
they didn't take the
I
next
want one of
step
those.
of agreeing that those
Who wants a hat like this? Put your hand up.
Why not?
to account.
Why do you think
What
they
about you,
did
Dad?
that?
You want a hat?
You'll have to ask Ian Duncan
Where's
Smith
his head?
about that, but I think it's
Right here where my
disappointing
hand
because
is.
I don't think you can
Coming
say
back round this way.
that the people at the
Oh, yeah.
at senior levels were involved in great wrongdoing and the people at the top are somehow still all right to run a company. And let
He's
me give you an
managed to get
example.
inside both my ears.
I've got to go around the table, Harry. I'm sorry. We've got to allow everybody a chance to get in on this programme. Min Campbell, your Liberal Democrat, voted to say he was not fit. And it was the 4 Conservatives who said that was improper, shouldn't have been in there, wasn't debated. What's your view?
Well, Ian Sanders is a man of very considerable independence of mind, and he clearly took the view that what was contained in the report was what was necessary to reflect the nature of the evidence. And remember, not just the words of the evidence, but the demeanour, the appearance of the people who were giving that evidence. Now, it seems to me that if you were starting from scratch, if News International did not have any interest in a television company, but you knew everything you've known about as a result of this report, and they came in and made a fresh application, would you say that they were fit and proper?
You're an invented play part from
It
at the
wasn't
moment.
about that. It was not fit and proper to exercise stewardship of a major international company. That's a different thing. It wasn't just about B-Sky B.
I quite accept that, but the focus in this country is as to whether that international company should be entitled
You notice that the end of his tail is in my ear.
of the shares of B-Sky B. And I looked today on the
Come round this side then.
website, and I discovered that they've met 4
Come here, man.
times since September.
I can't get that to film me.
The reason they've done
Just
it
walk
is because
past.
they have a continuing responsibility to check as to whether
Yep,
or not
his
those
tail
other
is right in my
licenses
ear.
are fit and proper.
It's deeply embedded inside my ear.
No reason
Babe, you've got to see this. Don't touch it.
Specific responsibilities for these matters should not have reached the decision they did.
Holly, Dad, before
Man in the check jacket, Dan.
he takes his tail out.
When we was little kids, our mum and
There he is. See the end of his tail deeply embedded in my ear.
don't steal, don't tell lies. And that was something that we had to follow. But it seems that once you get in the
You see it,
parliament,
Dad?
it goes out. Do you know what I mean?
Is that weird?
No, seriously.
Very.
I look
Who's
at
coming
people
round that,
talking sometimes,
you know,
and I
camera
know
thing?
that they're lying, right? You can see that they're lying, and talk about pull the wool over.
Has he ever done this to you before?
No.
Would you want it to happen to you? Would you like this to happen to you?
Yeah, it's cute.
It's not real, but I'm just saying, people want to be more truthful. If not, bring out lie detectors. You know what I mean?
All right. The lie detector switched on. They are,
Where's his head?
Well, 2 things. First of all, the
Hanging
committee
down
obviously has its
beside your
rights as a parliamentary
armpit.
body. It's elected to
I
say
can see him.
what it decides to say. That's their job. It's not for
Come over here, Mum.
to say they shouldn't. But the key issues about this are, first of all, I
Where's
think
his face?
that the committee was looking more at the phone hacking scandal. That was what it was
See
really
his face, Mum?
delving into,
Yeah.
trying to figure out whether executives at
I can see his nose.
within B-Sky B and within Murdoch's empire generally were telling the truth or lying when they were trying to protect themselves over the phone hacking scandal. That was the key area.
I think he's gonna be here for a while.
He's not going anywhere anytime soon, that's for sure.
The whole idea about
Yes.
whether Murdoch was a fit and proper person to run a company. There are other considerations.
Why didn't they discuss it? It was, we now
He
know
loves
that-
my
we now
hair.
know that the idea that should be included was down before Easter, and they never debated it.
Well, that's for the chairman to decide.
Well, that's a Tory chairman.
Well, yes,
Whittingham.
but he doesn't vote in this. He goes along with the consensus of the committee.
But he's allowed the